Yeah, so what is a prototype design pattern? The prototype design pattern is a creational design pattern that creates new objects by copying an existing object instead of creating a new one from scratch. In simple terms, you can say instead of building a new object, we just clone the already existing one. Um, you use it when creating an object is expensive or complex, or when you want to duplicate objects quickly, and when you want objects with similar properties. That's the appropriate time to use the prototype design pattern. Let's go to the next slide. Yeah, the slide we have a prototype design pattern example, which is our core class. It implements the clonable interface, indicating that we want the core class to be clonable. Below we have our brand attribute, and below that we have our car constructor that takes in the brand string and set our brand attribute. Below we have our show car method that prints out the car brand, and below lastly we have our clone method that's responsible for cloning the car object for us. Yeah, so let's go to the next slide. The next slide we have our main class and our main static method, and as you see there, firstly we have our car1 attribute, which is equal to new car, and we're passing the Toyota brand as a string. And below that we have a car2 and car2 reference, and we say equals to car1 dot clone, cloning the car1 object. So below that we're trying to invoke show car, the show car method for the first object, and the show car method for the second object, which is the clone object. The expected result should be car brand is Toyota, car brand is Toyota. Should be car brand Toyota should be printed out for both methods, since car2 is the exact duplicate of car1. Yeah, so yeah, that's a quick overview on the prototype design pattern. Next we'll be coding we'll be coding the prototype design pattern and I'll also be talking you guys through it, through the code. Yeah, so yeah, let's go. Now let's code the prototype method design pattern that was on our previous slide. Okay, make it a car and implement the clonable interface, and then have a string variable of our brand, and then have a public car constructor, we're taking a brand string, and assign our brand attribute, and then public object clone, return super clone. Let's see, yeah, we are required to have the clone not supported exception handler. Okay, so now let's run over to our main, say car let's say BMW. Let's say BMW for now. Car scroll to car clone and exception handler for that. Yeah, and just cost them. So let's say car oh, okay, so it's my bad. It's supposed to have public void show car method, and what this method should do is print out car brand yeah, should print out the car brand. In this case I'd expect control. Yeah, I'd expect to have car brand BMW printed out. Lovely. We have car brand BMW printed out for the first original object, and car brand BMW for our cloned object. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is a prototype method design pattern. Yeah,